Saw someone right
Better
here.
search the place.
Let's check the place just in case.
What's going on here?
Let's see what you've got.
So quiet since the conservatory was closed.
This won't take
I'm
long.
gonna cut you into pieces. He won't go anywhere.
Damn.
Better search the place.
I thought I
What's
saw
going
someone
on
right
here?
Let's check the place.
Looking for a fight?
No use
This-
running.
Huh? Sorry, we're closed. All right, we're open, but please make it quick.
once was a man from Buckles is the minnow. He
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
Is someone there?
Those around you cannot see me.
Think you're going?
I am here and not here when you call to me.
This head of yours is worth its weight in silver. Come back here!
Is someone there? What?
Something feels wrong.
I don't like that. Let her have a look. Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure. I wonder who that was.
Shit.
Hello?
Someone is asking
Anybody?
for trouble over there.
Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have
People
time for
don't
that.
hide their faces unless they're up to something bad.
Help! Leave me alone! God!
Hard time. Gotta be on the lookout.
Found anything yet? Keep your eyes peeled.
Huh?
Hey, you! Come here!
No use running!
I've been fighting scum like you since I put on the uniform.
You're so dead.
Sisters of my blood, and all the little people who make this great city trundle along. This is the Duke. This is the Duke.
You aren't going
This
anywhere.
won't
He
take
can't escape.
long.
Empress sits on the throne.
Into the road, you!
Our rightful ruler.
You hide your face, coward.
May she reign for some traitors, some questions.
Who's there?
I'll check around here. Here! Don't let him escape!
Wouldn't miss that.
What? You're coming!
Someone is asking for trouble.
Let me
over
guess.
there.
Come on!
That's him again.
Damn it!
If he's
Where are you
alright.
hiding,
I
coward?
know you're here somewhere.
conservatory. What do those walls hide? The conservatory. Built around the time I left for Dunwall.
After trying to make grave hounds for weeks, gave up? You should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails.
That's just the way it is, dear Parmelia. Delilah wears the outsider's mark, and some of what she can do flows down to us.
It doesn't seem fair.
Think about working your fingers raw, weaving nets, or raising cows to slaughter. Any of the gifts we receive is better than living under the boot.
That's true and fine. A wise way to look at things. But it won't help Lucinda rise any higher in Delilah's favor.
I wouldn't want to see myself like that.
Brianna, how did Jindosh die? Someone got inside that strange house of his.
I don't know what's going on. I won't let him escape. You're truly like the aged psychopath you are. Not her!
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
If our mistress hears you've been looking at her old journals in the Forbidden Archives, she's going to be cross.
We had a bit of
An artist of sorts. Bone and skin stretched across canvas, with pigments coaxed from blood and hair.
But I have faith Delilah could do.
your hair!
I'll check around here.
Poor Lucinda. She wanted to raise the blood briar, but cannot. After trying to make grave hounds for weeks, she gave up. Should have seen the twisted things she made, all snouts and teeth and tails.
That's just the way it is, dear Parmelia. Delilah wears the outsider's mark, and some of what she can do flows down to us.
It doesn't seem fair.
Think about working your fingers raw, weaving nets.
Sister? Huh?
endless road and the cold, dead grave. Both the same. But...
I won't let him escape. Do you know how long I've served Delilah?
When I've killed you, your little girl will be lost forever. Dowd couldn't kill me, and you won't either.
I squeeze this trigger and you pass into the void.
This explains why the woman you call...
As if you could ever hide your face from me, Royal Protector. I see you there, back in the city that spawned you.
Brianna Ashworth is dead.
You murdering bastard! You had no right. You couldn't possibly understand what Brianna meant to me.
Just as I doubt you have any idea what I'd do to keep Emily from harm.
Perhaps I'll take a hammer to her tonight and drop the pieces over the side of a ship halfway to Pandysia.
I'm going to end your reign soon, Delilah.
Your sword can't still my heart, but I welcome you to try.
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed. These odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on. Jindosh was insane. How does this even work?
Old journals in the Forbidden Archives. She's going to be cross.
I only had a bit of a peek. Brianna was busy with something elaborate just before Delilah came to Karnaca. I wanted to know what it was.
I'm teasing, Tamina. I read it too. Do you think Delilah really could have done that? I've heard the same stories about Paolo the Howler.
What you've heard about Paolo is not the same. He's a street orphan, full of tricks. But I have faith Delilah could do such a thing.
Coming back? It doesn't seem possible, that's all.
My dear Orlando, some people see doors where you and I only see walls.
The constant noise. At least they keep the curious away.
Our mistress likes them where they are, so you'll have to tolerate them.
Yes, but sometimes I want to smash them into a bloody pulp, just to enjoy the silence.
Is this a riddle? We're talking about the Grand Guard, right? Not the lovely blood flies.
Of course, the...
Hey, will you stop it?
After Delilah fell to the assassin Dowd, her magic was lost, and the coven shattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, returned. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
Somebody's down.
Wait.
do with
You belong
crazy
in a
gals like
prison
you.
cell.
Some of you have questioned the stricter mining quotas and the new taxes being levied by the Grand Circoning Guard. Let me answer all of this rabble-rousing at once. Disloyalty and sedition will not be tolerated. Look at Duncan Bales, my good friend. He's a patron. I asked
What
him to
the?
double the number
Stop!
of workers, and he did it. No questions, no complaints.
You won't get away!
Karnaka needed miners.
I
He
found
can't
him!
escape!
No use
Let him
running!
go!
Cat's claws!
Damn you!
Come back here!
Pretty sure
You're damned!
You ready?
Think you're being...
You don't stand a chance anyway.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Corvo, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
You live long enough, that happens.
Yeah. But what I did is worse than most. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit, which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now, but I felt like you should know. There are things I regret, Corvo.
Whatever happened in Dunwall was a long time ago, Megan.
I wish it felt like that. Seems like yesterday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
Years ago, Delilah was laying her plans. The Duke's people gathered at the home of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton to commit some horror in her name. I need to know how they made her immortal. But where was I 3 years ago? Letting Emily daydream through council meetings, teaching her fencing and back-alley fighting. I always expected an enemy we could put down with a sword. Soldiers, spies, assassins. Instead, we got something else. Beyond the pale, beyond the natural world. Instead, we got hit by someone like me.
Megan can take care of herself. Listen to me, talking to myself like the old loon I am.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first, through a ruin created by the Duke, where I used to live.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Paolo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
So that gives me at least one way into Aramis Stilton's house.
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Coming back here, seeing it changed, run into the ground. Some people have reach beyond others.
What's that? Huh? Ready now?
Let's go.
We'll take Megan's skiff closer.
I didn't know Aramis Stilton. Who was he?
Loyal to the old Duke. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Worked his way up from nothing to a fortified mansion. But the new Duke spends money so fast, the mine crews work all day and all night. The district's in ruins. The dust drives out anyone except the most desperate.
The Duke of Serkonos has made a mess of things. His father was a good man.
True, but the new Duke's misery has only been possible with Dunwall's support. In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District. Find me. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here.
Wonder who that was.
What? Hey, where do you think you're going?
Suspicious.
No use running!
No!
I've got...
You're gonna pay for his death! Let him go! Take it! No! Damn it!
Who's there? I'm not in the mood. Show yourself!
Hey, you! Come here!
Take this! Come on! Let's finish this! Take it!
Dust storm coming.
The overseers won't just leave the district. And that... Hello, Lord Protector. I've been doing reconnaissance. Talking to people. The overseers and the howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the howlers and the overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you'd worked out a plan.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage, and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them, and bring him to the other.
Got anything else?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
This is the Duke of Serkonos. I've been told that people are complaining about dust from the mines falling on the city. Yes, war is expensive. You may not be aware that our silver mines are operating past full capacity in order to fund our conflict against the Northern Isle. That's not dust. It's the blood of our enemies.
Years ago, the mines were a good job. Stilton made sure of it. No one got fired for being injured.
Yeah, so they say. The mining ops handled it.
Abello, are you sure you know what you're doing? I studied field tactics with Brother Cardoza in the peninsula.
Pretty sure I saw someone.
But strict... Hey, you! Come here! Looking for a fight? End of the... Begging won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyman. Given that each crime was witnessed or later verified by sworn and faithful overseers in good standing, no trial is required. What's going on? Hey, what? Who is brothers? Over here! You aren't going anywhere! I have him in sight! I smell hell. Let him go! I'll kill you for that! Wherever you are! He can't escape! I know. Time to execute! Blasphemer! Come at me! Abello, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Damn you!
Please stop! Begging won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the...
What's the matter? You saw something?
What's going on here?
What? Think you're being quiet? But strictures.
Brothers, over here! Over here! Defend yourself! I'll stand against the faithless any day.
Find another way, brother. This path is barred to traffic.
I can't believe this. I've lived in this district for most of my life.
If you believe this to be an inconvenience, weigh it against losing your life to one of the Howlers. Now go.
Please stop! Begging won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyman. Given that each crime was witnessed or later verified by sworn and faithful seers in good... No trial is required.
Hey, who is...
I wonder who that was.
Let him go!
But strictures.
I have him inside!
By the strictures. Isn't he the man on the poster?
Let's see what you got!
What?
Abello, are you sure?
I studied field tactics with Brother...
You're not supposed to be here! No mercy!
place, Karnaka. I weep for it. What are you prepared to do to save it?
Of actions forbidden by the teachings of... What the? Stop!
I know an agent of the outsider when I see one.
Yet it caught my eye.
Surrender and die! I will kill you for that!
By the strict
Why
think
you're
you're
running
around
around
quiet? Isn't he the man on the posters?
He can't escape!
Abello, are you sure you know what you're doing? I studied field tactics with Brother Cardoza in the peninsula. The pirate crews there resort to these same dirty tricks.
Seems like a good way to take a dart to the belly.
Well, the Howlers aren't known for their caution. But these aren't too hard to deal with. If you've got a steady hand, and you know what cables to cut, you've got to do it just right.
Wait a second.
Please stop! Begging won't change anything. You stand accused of...
Abello, are you sure you know what you're doing? I studied field tactics with Brother Cardoza in the peninsula. The pirate crews there resort to these same dirty tricks.
Seems like a good way to take a dart to the belly.
Well, the Howlers aren't known for their caution. But these aren't too hard to deal with. If you've got a steady hand, and you know what cables to cut, you've got to do it just right.
Please stop! Begging won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyman. Given that... Hey, you! This area is off limits.
You aren't going anywhere!
Who's running around over there?
For the Abbey!
What? Hello? I wonder who that
You
is.
won't get away!
Don't make me search this whole place. I don't have time.
I will kill you for that!
Is someone
Pretty
there?
sure I thought.
Don't stand a chance anyway.
Stay hidden forever.
What is happening?
By the strictures. Isn't he the man on the posters?
Nice move!
What was that?
Feed you to the hounds.
Oh, come on. Let's have a Habello, are you sure you... what you're doing?
I studied tactics with Brother Bardoza.
You're not supposed to be
No
here!
mercy!
I smell it.
No!
Please stop!
I definitely heard...
By the strictures. Isn't
What's
he the
going
man
on
on
here?
the posters? What?
Brother!
Over
Let's
here!
go.
End of the road for you!
Defend yourself!
I'll flank him! He can't escape!
Corpse,
Surrender and die!
You're gonna pay for his death!
Overseer hasn't shared his plans with me.
By the strictures! How dare you!
Let's see
I
what
know
you
an agent
got
of the
behind
outsider
him.
when I see one.
What was that?
Except you.
I'll...
Looking for... Wait.
Habello, are you sure...
Is someone there?
Hey, you!
What the...
This
Stop!
area's off limits.
Let him go!
I'll cure the world! How dare you! Hello?
I wonder who that was.
What's going on here?
What was that?
You're not supposed to be here!
What?
I smell... I will kill you for that!
I'll feed you to the hounds. fellow, are you sure you think you're being quiet?
Hey, you, come here!
I smell heresy on you.
You can't escape!
I'll perform rites over your blasphemer.
Accept your fate, miscreant!
Come at me, then! The strictures guide my hand.
I'll cure the world from the likes of you!
Shame on you! You aren't going anywhere!
I'll
Surrender
stand
and
against the
die!
faceless any day! Die, creature
Come and
of the
face your
void!
judgment! What the? Stop! Intruder! Come on, let's have a fair fight. Where are you hiding? He can't have gone far. What? What was that? Shit, what was that? I know it.
You're so...
No! I'll kill you. No mercy!
No use running!
Revenge! Looking for a fight? Wait for an open. You're going to pay for his death. Accept your fate, miscreant! Wait, where is he? You again! They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring every...
Huh? Yup!
Defend yourself.
End of the
See
road.
what you've got. You won't get away.
I'll feed you to the hounds.
Abello, are you sure someone... Hey, you! I smell heresy on you! Defend your...
Anyone here? Show yourself.
Find another way, brother.
What's going on here?
This path is barred.
But strictures.
You
aren't going anywhere.
I know an agent of the outsider when I see one.
Accept your fate, miscreant. Grenade!
Surrender and die!
I'll cure the world from the lack
End of the
you.
road, then. The strictures guide my hand.
Creature of the void!
Keep trying. I'll perform.
Brothers of revenge! You're going to pay! What? How dare
Somebody's
you?
down.
One of us is down.
Probably... No! Is he...
What the? Stop! No! What was that?
Shame!
He can't escape!
Looking for a fight?
Let's see what you've got!
I'll stand
You
against
are... Go. Day. Wait for an opening! Ready? Wait for that! Don't take unnecessary risks! No mercy!
I know
Where
you're here
you
somewhere.
hiding, coward?
Who's there? Think I've spotted some.
Think you're being quiet?
Brother, what is happening?
Who is... This is not right. Wait for my sick... I have him in sight! Brothers, get ready!
A body? Here?
Good riddance.
Tied to a bloodfly nest.
Oh, look.
Walking around with Burns'
the
body?
Vice Overseer himself.
Good work. Byrne was a tough prick.
Take down Byrne, the Duke is next. Then the city is ours. Stranger, you walk in here carrying the Vice Overseer. That gets my... I've been trying to bring Byrne down for months. You did what others couldn't.
And now you owe me, Paolo.
We've been at war with the Abbey, not just over territory, but over the people of Karnaca as well. This is my home. And I'm going to send Byrne to Dunwall in a box to explain things to the High Overseer and the Empress herself. Bet you didn't see this coming, Vice Overseer. Now, what is it you want?
I need to get inside Aramis Stilton's house.
You're intriguing, and maybe more dangerous than most who darken my doorway.
I advise you to remember it.
Here's what you'll need to enter the house.
Regardless of what happens in Karnaca, remember where you came from. Acquit yourself better than the Duke has.
You can count on that, friend. The Duke's a worthless buffoon. Get this guy out of here. This will kick over the balance.
Get lost.
That's it. The information was good. is an odd thing. I left Karnaca decades ago, excited about all that Dunwall might hold. I remember falling in love with Jessamine, watching her crowned as Empress, Emily's birth, the Rat Plague, then Jessamine's death and another coronation. Now all this, back in the city where I was born. Stilton's home hides a mystery, but I'll tear it apart brick by brick to learn the secret of Delilah's immortality, as long as it ends with her in chains. She might have pulled herself up from nothing, but I ran out of sympathy for tyrants and witches a long time ago. All I want is to put an end to Delilah's reign and make sure Emily is safe. One more time.
I don't belong here, insufferable elitist.
Is that Stilton?
How Karnaca has fallen since the old days. With your help, perhaps it will not descend into complete ruin.
They drop food for me, in and out, like the wind. I think
Stilton?
they're afraid.
Three years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever know. It watches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
By the Void.
Shoot. Here somewhere.
What will change in the present based on what I do here tonight?
hear anything.
Huh?
Who's running around? Who is?
He's wounded! What?
What has Brianna Ashworth gotten the Duke up to? All this talk of the void, such rub... One day, young Luca will go too far. May I live...
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
No way!
What?
I know you're here, shitheel.
Hey! Let's see what you've got.
Supposed to be doing blood. You can't spend him on that. I mean, Fred Cole, what are you supposed to be doing?
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then. This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight.
My breath I'm smelling? Maybe my...
What effect is knocking Stilton unconscious going to have on the present?
Is someone there?
Hey!
You are
Where
going...
You're going!
This...
Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then. Something bad is about to happen to you, Stilton. This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight.
What was that?
Huh? What effect is knocking Stilton unconscious going to have on the present?
Hey, Hey, where do you think you're going?
I'll tear you to pieces!
Let's finish him!
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
Who's
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself. I'll search with you.
Something bad is about to happen to you, Stilton. This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight.
Someone left a hagfish in my jacket.
What effect is knocking Stilton unconscious going to have on the present?
He's wounded! Let's finish him!
And Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
I'm not in the mood.
Aramis Stilton, before things went wrong. This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight.
You're so dead.
Think you're scaring me?
Take this! Think you're clever, huh?
What are you waiting for?
Come here and fight!
No way!
Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then. This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight. What effect is knocking Stilton unconscious going to have on the present?
Find you.
Someone's shooting at us! Where are you hiding? Better have a look. Did you...
Be damned!
That notebook contains Stilton's combination.
What? Damn!
Don't know what hurts more, my feet or my neck. They're running me into an early grave.
Help! Leave me alone! Guards!
Hello?
I wonder how much time I have before Mr. Stilton returns home. I want to beat out the rugs, but the dust makes him cough.
Too many years in the silver mines. But
I know you
why
shouldn't be
anyone
here.
trust hides their face?
Well, no more, thank you. Place is a
hope it's not
dump
a rat.
anyway.
I can't do anything for you.
Who's running around over there?
Can't believe this place.
I'll find you. Let's finish it. He's dead. Did you hear that?
I wonder how much time I have before Mr. Stilton returns home.
I'm going to bring the guard down on you. Consider yourself warned.
Things seem to be the worst here. The two times are overlapping somehow.
It's time to begin. Where's Stilton? I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were close.
What we're about to attempt has never been done.
It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
All of you! Delilah is your rightful empress! You owe her this!
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions. Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
I am here, returned from the cold, from forever.
She lives.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will...
Hey, who is that?
At least I'm working in the good part of town now. Leave at once, or I'll call for help.
Who's running around over there?
Go away.
We don't want you here.
You've been warned.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the ropes only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it. give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
The world is full of secrets.
Why'd they slow down?
All right, back to the skiff. Sokolov should be waiting.
I've heard that Stilton agreed to a meeting with the woman heading up the family committee.
Maybe no one will even notice, but things have changed here for the better.
Children working down.
The Duke will get what's coming to him, Megan. Leaders,
You're back.
are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yes. I paid a visit to Vice Overseer Byrne. At least I think I did. And I've been to Stilton's house. Duke Luca tore down the original palace in Karnaca, where his father once pinned a medal to my chest. Over the ruins, the Duke built a structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. A sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego. I owe it to the people of my homeland to make this right. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You deserve peace, my love.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
believe it's taken this long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
I regret my affiliation with the young Duke, but his father and I were close. It hoped that Luca would eventually grow up and learn that his...
Are you ready for this?
I've broken into palaces before. They're made to keep out armies. Stopping a single man who's dedicated to his cause, that's another story altogether.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile. Emily and I have a lot to think about after all this is done.
It's not widely known, but the Duke has a body double. The man is the spitting image of Luca.
Should we head toward the palace?
Time to get going.
At the palace, the Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
Why don't they just overthrow him?
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall. Toadies sucking up to Emily made me want to be back on the streets in Serkonos.
You're forgetting what that's like. I watched those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept. In the flooded district.
I know you struggled. After years at court, I'm a nobody again. But what I've seen here will stay with me when I return to Dunwall Tower. Being in Karnaca again has given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
Pushed out into the harsh world, you are alone, but for a few allies.
Dear, too much chance
There's a
of...
cheerful song in his head that he learned on the docks. Something about whales and women. Quite humorous, actually. Those around you cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me. They got suspicious after the disappearances in Alba. Now he's here, on fresh hunting grounds.
With me and nobody else. Job security.
I heard a story once of a sailor caught forever in a fog. It had traveled with her across all the seas. I am that sailor.
Live within the structures adjacent to the Grand...
What? What was it? The alarm! What's going on?
You're not supposed to be here!
Better have a look. It'll be that
I don't want to die!
clown killer.
Huh?
He's wounded! Shit! The alarm!
Anyone!
Huh? I wonder who that was. Shit, Neil.
Yeah?
Pushed out into the harsh world, you are alone, but for a few allies.
By decree of the Duke, from this date forward, no one can live within the structures adjacent to the Grand Palace wall. What? Correspond to someone.
What was it? What's going on?
I'll have a look around.
Let's have a look.
I wonder
You're
what
not
I'm
supposed to
dealing
be
with.
here!
You've been found guilty of
You won't get
standing in my
away!
way! Shit! The alarm!
Come back here!
End of the
He won't
road
go
for
far.
you.
You look pissed off.
Yeah, you bet I am. I just got the... My transfer... Location denied.
You're so dead. Oh! Oh!
I was good, you know. Some of us used to give lessons at Addermeyer, back when it was open to the public.
What's the matter? You look pissed off.
Yeah, you bet I am. I just got the answer about my transfer inland. Relocation denied.
Look on the bright side. The pay is better here than anywhere else, and we get to do the job how we see fit. Nobody's pestering us with forms and procedures anymore. We collect the fees we want and give out the beatings when they're needed.
I just don't want my kids growing up here. It's too dangerous.
Then reapply next month. The command staff changes constantly. New officers, new rules. And spread a few coins here and there among the officers.
Pushed out into the harsh world, you are alone, but for a few allies. If the city was at peace, he'd join a gang, just so he could continue to fight and maim and kill.
Anywhere! You won't get away!
Ha! Come on, let's
Those around you cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me. He pulled the blood flies off the boy, and just in time.
I miss swimming. I was good, you know. Some of us used to give lessons at Addermeyer, back when...
There's another spirit here, beyond its cage of flesh.
You're not losing your nerve, I hope.
No, not at all. But how do you know which one is the Duke? I don't know where they found that guy with the political decoy job, but he looks and acts just like the Duke. I can't tell them apart.
There are subtle differences.
All right. Assuming you can pick out Duke Luca, how are we going to get his key?
You leave that to me. Who knows what he's got in that vault? We'll be halfway to Bristol and rich before he's nursing the next day's hangover.
He's supposed to lead them away from the bloodfly nests.
Good plan, the way this place
He
is
thinks
run.
it's funnier the other
Sure
way.
he always keeps the key with him?
I'm sure. We'll do it tomorrow night when there's only one squad scheduled for patrol. Just be ready.
I heard a story once of a sailor caught forever in a fog. It traveled with her across all the seas. I am that sailor.
Hope it's not something bad. Hello?
I was assigned to protect the Duke's quarters tonight.
Nope. As long as it's not me, I don't care. It's never any fun.
if the rumors are true about the Crown Killer. The Royal Protector, really? What a bunch of degenerates.
Blood and feathers.
Huh?
Damn it.
Don't look so disappointed. It's not about merit. The inner circle is packed with the Duke's pets.
I'm not one of them.
Exactly. And think, when all this fighting over thrones is settled, the Duke's going to need men to take charge in the Northern Isles. By this time next year, you could be in charge of Windown or Freyport.
Where even the most desirable have skin like pale slugs.
That's what the brandy's for.
I can't do anything for you.
Anybody?
You'd better run.
Don't maybe search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
It was coming from here. Let's see.
Still idling? Take this opportunity to...
Holy shit!
I don't want to die! What's happening now?
Something's gotta give.
This won't take long.
You aren't going anywhere.
You're done. You won't get away.
What the? Stop!
What's going on here?
That's it. Let's go.
What?
I think I heard something.
Huh? What?
Believe what you want. Who's running around over there? Anyone?
Leave me alone. I don't recognize you.
Someone! Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Why should I trust someone who hides their face?
Someone!
Oh, what happened here?
He could be hiding under a desk. Look everywhere. Keep your eyes peeled.
Who's there?
If they...
Be on your
You've
way
been warned.
now.
I'm going to call for
Smells
help.
like piss. What a dump.
I don't want to die! Hey, you! Come here!
What's going on here?
Ah!
My luck. It'll be that sadistic crown killer.
Come back here!
Oh! You're so dead! No! End of the road for you! He's wounded! Let's finish him!
Good riddance.
Who's running around over there?
Huh?
Someone there.
Is
I
there?
don't recognize you. I can't believe this place. Intruder!
Where did you go?
You'll have to understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
Let me
times.
guess.
Hard
That's
times.
him again.
Somebody's
Gotta be on the lookout.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Come on! I don't want to die!
My luck. It'll be that sadistic crown killer.
Continue
search.
What? Oh, no, no, no! You can't stay hidden forever.
I'll have a look around. No way!
No use running.
Bang!
No.
Let's see it. Come on, let's finish this. He's dead.
Look around over there.
Always get these shifts.
If he's back, I'll find him.
Let the clockwork soldier give the machine some space. Stay back.
Don't let him escape.
Hey, someone.
You won't
I'm
get
coming.
away. Come. Step back.
I'm back here. No use running. You're gonna pay for this. I'll kill you for that.
I'll check around here.
Did you hear that? Something's gotta give.
All right, Shoffer. Be that sadistic crown killer.
Boy, people get what they deserve in this life.
Hey, who are you? Stop! Damn!
What's going on here?
Somebody's not feeling well.
No.
Next time.
I hope it's not a rat.
Pretty sure I saw someone.
Hold here! Gabe! No mercy!
You aren't going
I'm
anywhere.
with you! Get away!
Looking for a fight?
Come back here!
Some people just have no manners.
What?
I swear, if I have to listen to one more complaint,
I'm not in the
You're
mood.
so dead!
Show yourself.
Ready? This
No use
shouldn't
running.
take long.
You dare attack me in my palace! Oh!
You're gonna
Let's
pay for
finish
his
him.
death!
Oh, my life.
Hello? Anyone?
Whatever
Why
you
should I
need,
trust someone
I can't
who
help
hides
you.
their face?
Met a girl from
Forgot to ask her where she had her silver-embroidered jacket made.
I spied a lass from Bristol. 'Twas good.
Wait till
I
he
had
puts
my
on those-
Sometime.
Intruder!
Let him go! Let's see what
You
you've got.
hide your face,
I'll be right there.
coward!
Is someone
I bet this opens the Duke's vault.
Bodyguard. I
You
don't
won't
feel
get away.
safe anymore.
Kneel down to your think you're clever, huh?
He's dead.
Finally know your place.
I'll help you look around. Sometimes a man...
I'll have a look
around.
I don't think I invited you. This head of yours is worth its weight in silver. Guards, save your dude!
For you.
There you are, dying at my feet. Sometimes a man needs time by himself.
Hey, where do you show yourself?
Huh?
Wait for my...
Delilah will be pleased.